BodyBags. I'm your Friday reviewer, Chris, from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris. And you know, I love B movies. The movie I'm reviewing today is a film from 2018. It's an Australian film called Lake Mungo. Now, I knew absolutely nothing about this film going into it. By the way, I did watch this one on Shudder. I did not own a physical copy of this one. But I knew nothing. I was blind going into it. I heard a lot of good things about it, but I didn't really know what the premise was. I didn't even read about what the premise was. I just kind of put it on. Because it's the film I've always wanted to see, and I always wanted to know what this film was about. So I gave it a try, and I was pleasantly surprised by what I saw. The end scene had me tearing up. It was so moving and so sad. Loss affects everybody. We've all gone through it. And there's no right or wrong way of dealing with it. We all have our own way of dealing with it. It's something we never get over because, the people in our lives, you think they're always going to be around forever. But life tells a different story. Isn't that the truth? And it shows the loss of the Palmer family. Now, going a little back, this is a psychological horror film. And this is written and directed by Joel Anderson and stars Talia Zucker and Martin Sharp. And it's mockumentary-style storytelling with found footage and docufiction elements. So it uses actor interviewees to present the narrative of a family trying to come to terms with the drowning death of their 16-year-old daughter and the potentially supernatural events they experience after it. So basically, the whole family goes swimming, and Alice and her brother are really tight, really close. So they're swimming together, just messing around. They swim at some dam in Ararat, Australia. And it's when they go swimming up like a zillion times. And so her brother comes out of the water, but Alice doesn't come out of the water. And they don't know what happened, so they're trying to jump in and see. They couldn't find her. There was no sight of her anywhere. And now their daughter's missing. They figure she has drowned or her body swept somewhere, but they don't want to come to terms with that because you don't want to think your kid is dead. Finally, after more inspection by scuba divers, they actually find the body. And now her father has to identify it. The father goes in, and her face is all bloated and really doesn't look like Alice, but it is. He positively identifies it, and the DNA says the same thing. So now they come into terms with the loss. The father deals with it by dealing with it he had to do and get right back to work just to keep himself busy. And the mother and, of course, her brother are devastated. They're devastated because, especially her brother, who is really close with her. After much research and wondering what happened and trying to figure out what happened, it all comes to fruition when they find footage of Alice and her friends at Lake Mungo. And some very suspicious things happen. I don't want to say what, because I don't want to ruin that for you. It's something that you really have to check out. I don't want to give too much away, especially the end scene, which is so just chilling. Very well done. The film was very, very, very well done. And they have some supernatural elements of it. And, of course, the Palmer's son he wanted his sister back so much, so he kind of teases her coming back from the grave and her ghost haunting the house. But did it really haunt the house? Was he just playing, or did he really see things? This is something you have to watch. It's better to go into this one blind, because I went to it blind. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what this one was about, and I was very impressed by it. It is really good. It flows so well. The mockumentary style is like you're watching a real documentary. And it shows Alice as just a happy-go-lucky girl. And after she went to Lake Mungo, she started experiencing, she had experienced it all, just different types of emotions. Like normal emotions a typical 16-year-old girl would go through. So I don't think the parents thought anything of it. But when you find out what really happened and what was going on, and the parents actually went to Lake Mungo to find out, to find her phone buried, it starts to come to fruition. But again, I don't want to give you too much information because I don't want to ruin this one for you. This is a good one. I don't think this is on Blu-ray. I think it's Blu-ray Region B, but I saw one on Diabolic DVD, Blu-ray. So if you go to Diabolic site, you might find a Blu-ray of Lake Mungo. But if you have Shudder, definitely check this one out because it is worth it. And I'll tell you, the ending will bring a true tear to your eye. Especially, I think all of us have lost somebody in our lives, and it really hits hard towards the end. But anyways, that's my review. I'm going to put this one on the cheeseometer. 10 being the best cheese, 1 being the worst cheese. There was no really cheesy elements of it. So as a movie itself, I give it a 9.5. I loved Lake Mungo, and I would watch this one again and again and again. Chilling in some scenes, in the last scene, you'll never forget about. I guarantee you. So definitely check out Lake Mungo. And if you've seen it, write something below. Yeah, let me know what you thought of it. Please if you like this video, please subscribe to BodyBags and Crispy Movies if you like. A lot of original material coming to Crispy Movies. And, BodyBags, new review it every day. Don't miss out on one day. And you'll find out how maybe some horror movies you always wanted to see but never knew but never knew how it was. You want to get a little glimpse of how it was and check it out. Just like you should check out Lake Mungo. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to watch those late night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. Don't forget to tune into another episode of a show we call BodyBags. Oh, we're taking a trip to Lake Mungo.